Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I am here with my fifth layout using the February hip kit. This one goes really quickly. Um, it's mainly because I use that watercolor background paper, and that kind of does most of the design for me. I didn't want to cover up a whole lot of it because it's beautiful, and it really honestly does just it does the work for me. So, I didn't use a whole lot on here. Everything is from the kit though. I don't bring anything at all from my stash, so that's cool. So I'm doing this picture of Layla, and this child, let me tell you, she is a crazy person. She's so, oh, I don't know, it must be second child syndrome or something. I don't know. She is just an insane person. There are times where I look at her and I'm like, what in the world is going on through your head? Like, I don't understand it. um, so she is upside down in the front seat of our car. And this was taken when we were picking up Kaylin from school. We have to sit there. I go early. We live a block away from school. So if we don't walk, if I'm driving, I leave really early, like almost half an hour early, because I have to park the car and wait for them to come out. I have to actually walk up and get her. I can't just sit in the car and, wait for her. So if I have to drive, then we leave 30 minutes early and we go and we sit in the car for that long. I usually take my Kindle and read, and then Layla just kind of runs around the car. Sometimes she watches a movie on the DVD player, and sometimes she plays on my phone or something. But I let her sit in the front seat because we're just parked anyway. And so one day, I think I was playing on my phone or something, and I look over and she's upside down, like on her head in the front seat of the car. I'm like, what are you doing? I have no clue what she's doing. She was laughing though. She was having a great time. So she's crazy. And I had posted that picture, I think on Instagram, and my caption was totally normal behavior going on over here. And so that's going to be my title. It's going to be totally normal behavior. So I am using, let me talk about supplies, sorry. So the background paper, the watercolor paper, is from We Are Memory Keepers, and that is from their Love Notes line. And the pink polka dot, the large polka dot paper that I use behind there is from, I don't know, because I did not write that down. Why didn't I write that down? I'm not sure who that's by. I'm sorry, guys. It did come in the kit, so I can tell you that much. And I backed the picture with a piece from the We Are Memory Keepers 6x6 paper pad, and the white piece of paper with the pink hearts, that came from I think that came from Dear Lizzie from her Serendipity line. That was left over from last month's kit, and I just had a piece of it, so I thought it went well, and the pinks match. So maybe that pink polka dot's from Serendipity. Very possible, because the pinks are literally the same. And then that little piece that says pretty off to the right there, that is actually from a Heidi Swap branding strip, and it said the word pretty on it, so I kept it, and so I'm going to use that here. So title, I used the Amy Tangerine pink script font, and that is called Kyle Bertesky, and that is who, that's her font. And these gold thickers, tile thickers, are called Heirloom, and those actually came in the Maggie Holmes, I think in her flea market line, I'm pretty positive. So totally normal is in the pink, and then behavior is in the gold thicker. What did I get up and do? I don't know what I did. I think the girls were running around with me. I did, they did this in the last one too. I did a couple of pages one morning while we were all sitting there, and I think I got two pages done. This one and the last one. And I had to keep getting up because they were just being children. But I wanted to scrapbook. I was like, you're not taking this away from me. I'm doing it anyway. So I think it had been a day or two since I had scrapbooked because I've been dealing with car insurance and all. Actually, our insurance is great, so I haven't really been having to deal with insurance. They're taking really good care of us. But I've been trying to call the dealership and trying to get the car that we want because we're getting a new car. So I'm trying to get the one that we want. So, and we live in kind of a small town, so it's not exactly a plethora of, I can get any car I want anytime. So I'm trying to get the right car, the right model and the right color and all that stuff. So I was on the phone with them for a while over the weekend, just trying to figure out what I can do to get the car I want. So it took away from some of my scrappy time. And then at night, sometimes I scrap at night, but honestly, usually by the time I get the girls into bed, I'm exhausted. So I usually just sit down and watch TV or watch a movie or something, and then I go to bed. So I go to bed and I read until I'm falling asleep. So scrapbooking at night, I have to be like really motivated to do it. So while I was jabbering, I'm using a whole bunch of chipboard from this Crepe Paper Notes and Things chipboard kit, and that came in the embellishment kit for February. So I used the large pink typewriter, and it says "You Are My Fave" on it, and I thought that was cute. And then the banner along the top. I don't love banners, but I thought this worked here. So I used it. And then the butterfly down at the bottom as well. The little Love It puffy sticker that I just put up there is by Evalicious. And I'm doing my journaling just on a little white piece of scrap cardstock. I'm going to ink the edges of that. And I did ink along the edges of all the pattern papers just because the background paper is pretty busy. So I wanted it to have a good distinction there. I'm going to use some of these black enamel dots. I might use all of them actually. Do I use all of them? I think I do. Yep, I do. They're so weird. Like, they have 10 in each row. I kind of wish they only had 9 because I normally do them in 3s. But they all have 10, so sometimes I'm doing 2 clusters of 3 and then 1 cluster of 4. But whatever, first world problems, right? So I cut my layout down by about 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to back it on this piece of black cardstock, and I think that helps kind of hold it all together. And that is going to complete my layout. I kept it nice and simple, kept everything to one side so that the watercolor paper really shines through. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be back again real soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.